Chemical reactions that take place inside of living things are called biochemical reactions. The sum of all of the biochemical reactions in an organism is known as metabolism.
All chemical reactions inside the body require energy, which is a unit of matter that is defined as the ability to do work. The building blocks of energy in cells is a process of ATP to ADP.
On the top half, you will see ATP, which gets converted into ADP, shown on the bottom. This is then used for energy inside of the cells around the body. This process of ATP plus H2O results in ADP plus inorganic phosphate and 7.5 kcal/mole of heat. This is what we call an exothermic reaction.
In the event that the cell has excess energy, ADP is converted back to ATP with 7.5 kcal/mole plus inorganic phosphate plus ADP, which results then in ATP and H2O. This process is an endothermic reaction.
A chemical reaction that releases energy as heat is called an exothermic reaction. The reactants will result in products and heat.
A chemical reaction that absorbs energy is called an endothermic reaction. So reactants and heat will result in products.
Some examples of endothermic reactions in everyday life are melting ice and photosynthesis.
These are endothermic, meaning heat is added with the reactants to get the products. In these examples, heat turns ice to water, and sun goes to the plant for their chemical energy.
In contrast, an exothermic reaction would be ice cubes forming or striking a match.
Ready?
Exothermic reactions have the heat being included with the products. Making ice is giving the air more heat than the ice, and in lighting a match, heat is given off in the reaction.
Moving on from the explanation of reactions, we can talk more about biochemical reactions. The biochemical reactions that occur inside the human body also include the food we are eating. People say food is fuel because the food you are consuming is made up of units called calories, which is a unit of energy.
Our bodies perform chemical reactions to convert the foods we are eating into cellular energy, this unit being known as ATP. The body's three main dietary components are carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. These three components are used for energy once they are broken down.
Glucose is a common source of energy in our bodies, and it is a carbohydrate. And the oxidation of glucose is a perfect example of how our body takes these nutrients and has them undergo a chemical reaction to use them as energy. It is an example of an exothermic reaction because of the ending 670 kcal in the products.
Glucose is a main source of energy inside of cellular function, and its maintenance and metabolism is crucial in our bodies.
In conclusion, biochemical reactions get their energy from the food we ingest and further from ATP inside of cells, and even the stored ADP. There are over a whopping 37 billion chemical reactions in the body per second, all attesting to cellular energy.
We can call all biochemical reactions in the body metabolism. On a cellular level, and even processes that are part of our everyday life, such as eating, drinking water, sweating, and even breathing, are all chemical processes that keep us alive.